plan. Today's your day, don't be afraid. Click with faith, the move is made. Buy or sell, it's all the same. Balance dancing in the game. Turn emotions into gold. Future stories to be told. From this moment, here you stand. Trading years at your command. Life becomes what you create. Silence builds a stronger state. You observe, release, let go of what you can't control, you know. When you open a trade, you rise so high like a god who owns the sky. The world's beneath your steady hands. A life you shape the way you plan. Today's your day, don't be afraid. Click with faith, the move is made. Buy or sell, it's all the same. Balance dancing in the game. Turn emotions into gold. Future stories to be told. From this moment, here you stand. Trading years at your command. Strong in silence, clear in mind. Every loss a gift you'll find. Step by step your power grows. The market speaks, the trader knows. Today's your day, the crown is yours. Open wide the trading doors. Every chart becomes your stage. Write your story, turn the page. Turn emotions into gold. Legends crafted, brave and bold. From this moment, here you stand. Trading years at your command. Today's the day, you know it's true. The moment of power belongs to you. You chose a path, a higher lane where satisfaction breaks the chain. When you open a trade, you rise so high like a god who owns the sky. The world's beneath your steady hands. A life you shape the way you plan. Today's your day, don't be afraid. Click with faith, the move is made. Buy or sell, it's all the same. Balance dancing in the game. Turn emotions into gold. Future stories to be told. From this moment, here you stand. Trading years at your command. Life becomes what you create. Silence builds a stronger state. You observe, release, let go of what you can't control, you know. When you open a trade, you rise so high like a god who owns the sky. The world's beneath your steady hands. A life you shape the way you plan. Today's your day, don't be afraid. Click with faith, the move is made. Buy or sell, it's all the same. Balance dancing in the game. Turn emotions into gold. Future stories to be told. From this moment, here you stand. Trading years at your command. Strong in silence, clear in mind. Every loss a gift you'll find. Step by step your power grows. The market speaks, the trader knows. Today's your day, the crown is yours. Open wide the trading doors. Every chart becomes your stage. Write your story, turn the page. Turn emotions into gold. Legends crafted, brave and bold. From this moment, here you stand. Trading years at your command. Today's the day, you know it's true. The moment of power belongs to you. You chose a path, a higher lane where satisfaction breaks the chain. When you open a trade, you rise so high like a god who owns the sky. The world's beneath your steady hands. A life you shape the way you plan. Today's your day, don't be afraid. Click with faith, the move is made. Buy or sell, it's all the same. Balance dancing in the game. Turn emotions into gold. Future stories to be told. From this moment, here you stand. Trading years at your command. Life becomes what you create. Silence builds a stronger state. You observe, release, let go of what you can't control, you know. When you open a trade, you rise so high like a god who owns the sky. The world's beneath your steady hands. A life you shape the way you plan. Today's your day, don't be be afraid, click with faith, the move is made. Buy or sell, it's all the same. Balance dancing in the game. Turn emotions into gold, future stories to be told. From this moment, here you stand, trading years at your command. Strong in silence, clear in mind. Every loss a gift you'll find. Step by step your power grows. The market speaks, the trader knows. Today's your day, the crown is yours. Open wide the trading doors. Every chart becomes your stage. Write your story, turn the page. Turn emotions into gold. Legends crafted, brave and bold. From this moment, here you stand, trading years at your command. Today's the day, you know it's true. The moment of power belongs to you. You chose a path, a higher lane where satisfaction breaks the chain. When you open a trade, you rise so high like the God who owns the sky. The world's beneath your steady hands, a life you shape the way you plan. Today's your day, don't be afraid. Click with faith, the move is made. Buy or sell, it's all the same. Balance dancing in the game. Turn emotions into gold, future stories to be told. From this moment, here you stand, trading years at your command. Life becomes what you create. Silence builds a stronger state. You observe, release, let go of what you can't control, you know. When you open a trade, you rise so high like a God who owns the sky. The world's beneath your steady hands, a life you shape the way you plan. Today's your day, don't be afraid. Click with faith, the move is made. Buy or sell, it's all the same. Balance dancing in the game. Turn emotions into gold, future stories to be told. From this moment, here you stand, trading years at your command. Strong in silence, clear in mind. Every loss a gift you'll find. Step by step your power grows. The market speaks, the trader knows. Today's your day, the crown is yours. Open wide the trading doors. Every chart becomes your stage. Write your story, turn the page. Turn emotions into gold. Legends crafted, brave and bold. From this moment, here you stand, trading years at your command.
Guys, I hope you can hear me now. Yeah, I just read the chat and I noticed that I've been speaking like a moron, all by myself for the last 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I was explaining today's trade setup. I was saying we have SMT sell side sitting here at 39.15, and that a possible reaction area could also be this 30-minute bullish unicorn here, which price never came into. This is the first time when price is visiting that area. I've already taken a short just before going live, and I was explaining why I took the short. So we had a nice SMT divergence area here where we can see gold creating a legit resistance, classic resistance, that it's really a resistance that's going to keep price from going higher, because we can see also silver creating lower highs. So this on the side of both bears is indicating underlying weakness. So a weak market is prone to go lower, and likely that's either going to be to rebalance an old imbalance that's sitting lower under price, or to sweep sell side liquidity, which basically sits in the market as old swing lows. So we have a relatively equal low area here at 39.16, 39.15. I can see price being headed towards there. And then I started explaining the reason of why I took the short. We had a nice SMT divergence here, which was a lot more visible on the 1 minute relative to the highs that was making up this SMT divergence. But if we go back to the 5 minute, we had gold creating the 9 a.m. bearish FVG here on the 5 minute. And we also had a nice clear rejection from there with 9.15 and then 9.20 candle. My entry was right when I noticed that price starts to go under the bodies of these candles over here, and just before 9:30 open, like seconds before 9:30 open. Yeah, I'm sorry you guys didn't hear me from the first time. Most likely I did explain with more details what I just said now, but I was also saying that if we're not going to see any reaction from that 30-minute, this blue shaded area here, from that 30-minute bullish unicorn, then looking for a continuation lower setup to take out the sell side at 39.15 would make a lot of sense. Yeah. So this is non-farm payroll week. We're going to have NFP this week. Really interesting. We're actually going to have a very interesting week. On Thursday, I've noticed there's a lot of high impact news, and also Friday, jam-packed with high impact news. Wow, just look at silver melting. That's a real feast for anyone who's still short. Wow, you guys have a lot of questions, don't you? Let's see what those are. Do you use pending orders or market execution? Yeah, I use market execution. I never use pending orders. The reason why I'm not a fan of using pending orders is because I don't see the point of using pending orders when my entry trigger is something that occurs once price reaches at the point of at the area of interest. So think about it like this. Trading is not just, oh, I'll wait for price to reach at this area and then I'm going to go long or short. If you have an interest area where you are interested to take long setups or to take short setups, you first have to wait for price to reach that area. And then after price reach that area, it doesn't mean that it will, automatically have a reaction from there. So you have to wait for that reaction. But the question is, what if price reaches that area, but you don't get the reaction that you're waiting for? What, are you going to go blindly into the trade just because? No, it wouldn't make sense, you know? So that's why the best thing is to wait for price to have a reaction, and then you can just play it with market execution, and that's the way I do it. How do you determine where to put your stop loss when using market execution? Well, it's pretty simple. For example, in the case of this, my entry was based on 2 candle rejection on the 5-minute chart. Okay, so we had 9:15 and then 9:20 candle. Okay, now once these lows are being broken with the 9:25 candle, precisely because we already had 2 5-minute candles rejecting from that area, I'm not expecting for price to reach into that area again. So if this FVG is being respected and rejected from, okay, this is the first sign that I want to sell, right? And then the confirmation that it's likely for this rejection to really be a rejection, a legit rejection, and not just a, fake rejection. The extra confirmation of that is the fact that we're breaking under the bodies of these candles here, okay? And this candle, 925, the entry candle, had already opened, wicked up, and then started to go down, okay? So in this case, I've put my stop loss just above the top wick of that candle. Why? Because it already opened, wicked up, and then it broke its own entry, its own open price, and then it started to move lower. So I wouldn't want to see this candle, my entry candle, going above its own high and creating a new high. Why? Because that would mean that it might actually want to reject from the bodies of these candles here, and that it might actually want to create support. In this case, what you can do in other situations is just, for example, you can see where is your order block, an order block, bearish order block that you would not want price to violate. So an order block that if it would be violated, then it means that it would be turned in this case, if you're shorting, you're thinking you have to find a bearish order block. Why? Because if that order block would be broken to the upside, then it means that it would be turned into a bullish breaker. So you don't want that. Okay, you don't want to short against an order block that it's supposed to, resist price, but it hasn't, and it's failing to do its job. In other situations, if, for example, you're shorting based on a fair value gap rejection and you only have a rejection candle, and that's also your entry candle, then you're just going to put your stop loss above that candle or above the fair value gap, or even better, above the candle that created the fair value gap on its body. So for example, if the fair value gap would be on this candle, then I would put stop loss above the top wick of that candle. So there are a lot of ways in which you can actually determine where to put your stop loss. You just have to make sure that the option that you choose to put your stop loss is going to be, it's going to make sense for the way your current price action looks like and what is your entry criteria and all that stuff. So think about it like this. At this point, if 933 bearish FVG is going to fail, it means that we might actually get a pullback or even a reversal. Now, a reversal would not really make sense, in my opinion, because we haven't really taken out sell-side liquidity, right? And a reversal normally only occurs once price takes out sell-side liquidity at lows. So that's the level where reversal usually happens. But we might get in this situation like a deeper pullback, like deeper as in higher, if this fair value gap fails. All right, guys, we might actually get a confirmation for a new short setup. Yep, here it is. I'm not taking this on my account because I've already traded. So this is going to be a paper trade for me. Stop loss goes at the midpoint of the 958 bullish candle, simply because I consider that to be, slightly above the midpoint of that candle, because I consider that to be bearish order block. That's where stop loss goes. And as a first take profit, I would really pay attention at whatever happens either inside 933 inverted fair value gap or 950 bullish fair value gap. So these are areas to look for. We definitely don't want to see a rejection from those price levels, and certainly wouldn't want to see 10-11 bearish FVG being invalidated. So I'm going to pay attention. If I would be in the short on my live account, which I'm not, I would pay attention to make sure that price will not respect the 933 bullish inversion. Also, I don't want to see it respecting the 950 bullish FVG. These are on the 1 minute. And then if price moves through these levels, then I'd take a first profit here at 39.29. And then I would leave a runner to go for that area that we talked about at the beginning of the live stream, 39.15, 39.16, 39.15. Obviously, once again, I would not want to see 10-11 bearish FVG being invalidated. If it gets invalidated, at least it should not get invalidated with a bearish FVG, with a bullish FVG, sorry. Okay, so we don't want that. So at this point, stop loss is above the midpoint of this bearish order block here, which is the 958 candle, slightly above the midpoint of that candle. See, I would already consider this as a sign that I wouldn't necessarily like. Why? Because price already had an attempt to reject from the 1011 bearish FVG with the 1014 candle, that pin bar, and right now it seems to not, holding on to that rejection. Okay, at least now we know that it's unlikely for price to, for now, invalidate this bearish FVG with the bullish FVG. But still, the rejection we see on this current 1 minute candle, that's also not a good sign. Yeah, but then again, gold has a way of reclaiming things. Okay, if we're breaking under this low, that's going to be a good sign. At least we can see that price is progressively confirming the idea of a short continuation. Okay, because this is what we're aiming through watching candle after candle. We're just aiming to see if price is progressively supporting the idea of our trade setup. It wouldn't hurt to keep watching on the 5 minute also every now and then. So this current candle is just gonna, it just closed right now. I do like how we seem to have created a bearish order block here, the 1005 candle. Retested that, and right now we're nicely rejecting from there. And I was looking at the 1 hour time frame, and I do see the bottom wick of the previous candle as a range that it's likely to be filled. If not entirely, at least 50% of it. So we could just put a fib there on the wick of that candle and see where the 50% is. Yeah, so we just filled 50% of that. Yeah, but so far the trade is going on nicely. Now, we are reaching inside this bullish FVG here at 950, which combined with, combined with the 933 bullish inversion, which this was a bearish FVG that got inverted. This acts as a bullish unicorn, okay? So I would really pay attention, because if I'm in a short right now, if I'd be in a short right now, I would really pay attention, because I wouldn't want price to reject from this area of bullish unicorn. Okay? I would definitely not want that. Yeah, which is exactly what it seems to be doing. Right now, I guess you can imagine I wouldn't want to see still the 1011 bearish FVG being invalidated. And definitely I wouldn't want to see 1002 being invalidated because that's where price spent the most time. So right now, in order for, again, a progressive confirmation of a, short continuation, price, I don't care if it's going to move in stairs like this. I don't care if it does that as long as it keeps on creating lower lows,
Rustling leaves, just like in my childhood dreams. You're as delicate as a leaf. You don't know what you mean to me. I don't wanna lose you. It's too soon. I don't wanna lose you. It's too soon.
All right, guys, for anyone who's in a short at this point, I would suggest, if you haven't already, I would have suggested taking 50% loss, closing 50% of your trade with a loss, but it's already almost at stop loss. So yeah. A clean and clear rejection from this, what's that? 10-11 bearish FVG should have still continued to make its way to the downside. It doesn't make sense what it's doing now if it's ought to continue to move down. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a day here. Talk to you guys tomorrow. So don't forget that this week is non-farm payroll week. And on Thursday, the whole day is super packed with high impact news. And then Friday we have NFP day. So be careful, because the NFP week is usually just going back and forth. And if we go to the 1 hour, even to the 4 hour, we're going to see that we're currently in a clear consolidation. So we might actually just see price go back and forth, and without necessarily creating setups that are going to go to higher time frame liquidity levels. So just keep that in mind. Don't force any trades. There's going to be other days when you can actually trade clear price action. So once again, just to recap today, took one short over here, which I took just before coming into the live stream. And then if I would not have taken that short, which ended up being a profitable trade, I would have taken this short over here, which would have ended taking me out. So yeah, at this point, I wouldn't be watching for any other setups, at least not on the 1 minute. I'd probably look for, I don't know, some sort of, for the PM session or something like this, for some sort of a rejection on this bearish fair value gap on the 5 minute, and an SMT where silver means that it would have to go higher, maybe even take out the buy side liquidity over here, and then they would both reject. Silver from that buy side area, and then gold would reject from this bearish FVG. That's what I'd be looking for. If that would not occur, then I would just be on the sidelines. So again, take care, guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.